You staying to fight with me, huh?
Someone's got to make sure you don't mess up.
The two martial artists smiled at each other, both glad that if this was their final stand, it would be alongside a brother. Rogol Zaar emerged from the pit, eyes narrowed on Kakarot, and relieved he decided to fight. In a gesture of honor, he threw away his devices, carrying only his trusted spear.
No more tricks.
Bruce took off his cape, shirt, and his empty utility belt, throwing them into the portal.
No more tricks.
Heh! Now this is a real fight!
Kakarot and Rogol Zaar charged towards each other, entering an exchange of blows. Kakarot was no longer using his Wrath form, deciding that his best chance was to rely on his original training. The two continued to battle, with Rogol Zaar still having more reserves, despite the damage he'd taken. He'd managed to subvert Kakarot's desperate blows, grabbing the Saiyan in a headlock poised to snap his neck. Batman was ready and seized his moment, using his gauntlet to surprise Zaar with a potent strain of fear gas, supercharged to take out Metas.
Do you have no honor?
I cheat.
Kakarot broke free from the hold and began to attack the stunned Zaar. But a hunter was no stranger to chemical warfare and stabbed his own hand with his weapon to snap himself back to reality. This act took Kakarot by surprise, and Rogol Zaar struck, ready to end this battle with one final spear thrust. The weapon did draw blood, and Kakarot looked up in horror as Batman had taken the hit for him, impaling the Dark Knight in the heart. Bruce took one last look to the stunned Kakarot, as if this had been his real plan all along, before the life faded from the world's greatest detective. Rogol Zaar spat to the side, ashamed that his noble weapon had been used on such an honorless earthling, allowing the body of Batman to fall to the ground. The image of Batman falling hurt Diana no less, even though it was through a magic mirror. She had held off meeting the other Justice Leaguers till the end of this battle, but now she couldn't bear to watch as one of her closest friends had just died, and the other was surely soon to follow. Refusing to witness another execution, she left to meet her friends that still remained. Vegeta, however, stared intently. Watching Zaar toy with Kakarot and Batman was giving him flashbacks to Tarbell, and despite their rivalry, Vegeta was sickened at the thought of Zaar taking another Saiyan life. He looked on in silence as the killer of the Saiyan race stepped forward. Kakarot was trembling uncontrollably, completely and utterly stunned. He couldn't feel anything throughout his whole body, either pain or numbness. The world shattered before his eyes as the lifeless body of something precious was thrown to the ground like trash. He was alone. Then there was a spark, a twitch, a small kindle of rage in the darkest, loneliest corner of himself. Kakarot's eyes became glossy. His head snapped back and then down again, as if he was fighting to hold something back.
You ruthless, heartless bastard!
The aura around him was thick and destructive, his mind still swirling in the rage of an uncontrolled storm. He had been holding on to an idea of mercy his entire life. So, he let go.